Welcome back to the channel. Manchester United have opened fresh talks with Kobe Mainoo over a new deal, according to Chris Wheeler. Mainoo representatives want a figure of around £180,000 in weekly wages and bonuses to align Mainoo's wages with his teammates and also to reflect his status as a regular starter for England. £180,000 weekly wages for Kobe Mainoo. I would say that's a huge weekly wages. Man, that's huge. Currently, Mainoo is earning £20,000 in weekly wages, and his remaining contract, is remaining with 2 years contract at Manchester United. You just can't tell me that from £20,000 in weekly wages to £180,000. That's just ridiculous. If it's true what's being said, I'm telling you that increment of wages is just huge. It's just ridiculous. Look at the performance. Mine to me hasn't proved to me that he really deserved that £180,000. More so in this season, he made his first debut for Manchester United. I think it was 19th February 2023. That 2022-2023 season under under Ten Hag, who was the then Manchester United coach. And after that, I'll say he has been playing so well last season, kind of played so well, but just can't tell him will just increase. He will just his representative will just want that huge increment. I would say his representative and mine are just greedy. They're just greedy. And if it's about aligning with his teammates and also to reflect his status as a regular starter for England, why don't they say that his wages should reflect his performance? That's what I loved to hear this representative saying, because if it could be his wages to reflect his performance, then he could be getting should be getting lower than that. If it currently is receiving 20, to me, if Manchester United will agree a deal with Kobe Mainoo, it should at least get a weekly wage of around I'll say even around 80 to me in the second deal. Looking at this around signing 20-year-old this is signing 20 this year. I think him getting around 80, even 100, I would say to me maximum would be £100,000 in weekly wages. But 180 for Kobe Mainoo, and I haven't seen much of him. I haven't seen the performance that I want to see from him. Look at our position this season in the Premier League. We are 14th, and the greedy representative, want a weekly wages of around £180,000 and bonuses. That shows how these players don't value the club. They only value their wages. They don't value what they deliver. They're not concerned most with what they deliver for the club, the performance, but rather the wages that they receive. Look at the player that receiving huge wages. Say when Casemiro was signed, was receiving £350,000. Rashford, think last one but one, when he shined so well, he scored almost 30 plus goals in under Ten Hag's first season. Then that season he was given a huge wages. After that, he went just invisible. His performance was not that good until now. You can see he has been taken on loan because Manchester United will not want to pay huge wage to a player who's not performing so well. You can see they would rather take him on loan, and him going on loan to Aston Villa, and Aston Villa covering around 70% of his wages. That shows that Manchester United want to get rid of players who are earning huge wages. Same as Anthony. He's earning around £200,000 a week when he signed for Manchester United. And the past two seasons, he hasn't been performing so well. And where is he now? He has that Real Betis on loan. That shows, and Real Betis are covering around 80% of his weekly wages. That shows Manchester United want to get rid of players who are earning huge wages and not delivering. Look at Luke Shaw, 2023, when he was given a new deal of around £150,000. Where is he now? An injury prone. Hasn't played that much for us. Hasn't played so much. He hasn't played that much since he renewed his contract and is now earning huge wages. Look at Mount when you signed him from Chelsea, he's receiving £250,000. Where is he? He has played almost I think 15 games since he joined Manchester United in 2 years, and he's just earning huge wages. Those are kind of players that just needs to get rid of. The club just need to get rid of. They're just earning huge wages. Look at Ericsson earning around 150. He's going. Look at Victor Lindelof. He's earning around 120. He's going. You can see players that are earning huge are over now, will be leaving soon, will be remaining with Casemiro. He has 18 months on his contract left for Manchester United, and seems like he doesn't want to leave. Looking that there's no club that will want him. Seems that he will just have to run down his contract at Manchester United. Look at who? Harry Maguire is earning around £90,000 a week in weekly wages, and Manchester United just triggered his 1 year contract. That shows that he has only one season left, and he will be leaving. Sancho is it earning around 200? You can see he has left with 1 year contract, and currently he's Chelsea on loan. Chelsea covering part of his salary. Last season he went to Dortmund covering part of his salary. That shows that United don't want to pay players with wages and they're not performing well. They'd rather just take them on loan. If their contract run down, they just leave because no one will want to buy them. Look at their performance; they're not playing so well. So to me, Kobe Mainoo, I haven't seen yet much of him that will lead to. If and I know most of you will agree with me because most of you I know will agree with me that Kobe Mainoo doesn't deserve that increment, that £180,000 in weekly wages, that to reflect his status as a regular starter. That means if he's a regular starter of England, that doesn't mean that we need to pay huge wages. And look at our club, it doesn't perform so well. If England as national team gives him a huge bonus, that's it. But for the club, the performance should align with the wages. I think that's the thing that Neos should just do. You can see Neos are just cutting costs. You can see almost 450 employees have been just sacked because these players are not performing so well. And now you see more, they want huge wages. A player like Mainoo is representative saying that he needs to be given a huge wages. That's just absurd to me. Doesn't make sense. Their wages should align, should reflect their performance. If Manchester United just say that these players' wages should reflect their performance, most of these players will be receiving low wages, but they're receiving huge wages and they're just not performing well. So to me, Kobe Mainoo, if you really value the club, I know most people say that if it will be sold, we'll be complaining. I won't complain. You can't just pay huge wages and the players not reflecting on the performance that you want. The performance is not good. 14th in the Premier League, and the player wants £180,000 as a wage in his new deal. No, 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 no. With the news saying that they're cutting costs, I don't think even them will have to, they'll be able to pay such huge wages. I don't think so. I think they'll rather even say, you know what, we'd rather sell you or let you go after your contract ends rather than giving you a huge wages because the performance of these players are not that good. Some of these players, as I always say, their focus is on the money because they know Manchester United is all about giving players huge wage despite their performance. So to me, in my own opinion, I think Obama doesn't deserve to be given that £180,000 in his new deal. That's my opinion. Let me know your opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below because to me, I haven't seen the performance from it. You can see these players. I think the reason why you can see it's being said that there is representative saying that it should align with his teammates. We saw the same thing with Bruno. When you wanted to renew his contract, what did he say? I just want you to match that. Match Bruno's. Sorry, match Casemiro's because Casemiro's is receiving 350, Rashford's receiving 300. They just say match that. Same I look show. Match that. They don't say that increase it, but just say match it. It should just match it, meaning it should be somewhere near the one that's receiving huge wage. Because I think this thing of the players receiving huge wages, I think Ineos will bring in a new rule where they will start with the players that are not receiving huge wages. Looking at the first player that we signed under Ruben Amorim, that's Patrick Dogo. You see, he's receiving around £40,000 in weekly wages. That's fair enough. That's fair. So you can see the players that will be now coming in, they won't be receiving that much wages because they want to put a standard in terms of wages that this is our maximum. I love the way Liverpool are doing their work. You can see Salah I think in his second season, in second contract, the second contract for was given around, is it 250 or is it 300 in weekly wages? Now you can see his third contract. If he demands even 450, even 500, he deserves it because he has won this team two Premier Leagues and one Champions League. He deserves it in his third season. But our players here in their just second contract, they want huge wages. They're just saying match that one, which doesn't look so good. So I think that if we'll get money to get a new deal, which is something good, is a valuable player for us. They play from the academy. It will be something good. But that wage to me still doesn't look well to me. Doesn't look well to me. Maximum £100,000 a week for Kobe Mino. Good. Then in the third contract, when if he performs so well, then if you want something like 180, then that's it. Mino to me is a promising player, and in his, let's say, probably in his third season, in his third contract, sorry, his third contract, if you want a fee around £180,000, I would say he did deserve it if he performs so well. But currently, with the way he's performing and then we are performing as a team where we are, £180,000, I would say still not that, doesn't doesn't look good to me. I think that's all I had for you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you in the next one.